Happy Fiesta Friday and good morning. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mackenzie Lake, here to break down your Friday and weekend forecast. Tons of fun events going on. Let's first talk about the heat. So with water vapor imagery, it's important to note that most of Southern California is indicating warm and dry air. So all these marine clouds that have developed early this morning will clear out in a fast fashion and just in time for the parade. So T-minus a few hours, the countdown is on. The parade kicking off at 12 o'clock with temperatures holding out at 70 degrees. Clear skies all the way through the event and holding out into the mid-70s by midday. We have no watches or warnings to worry about today. It might be a little bit breezy, so if you're heading out to one of these events, you may see just that light breeze pushing around some of the decorations. However, not up to advisory levels, and it'll likely feel pretty nice as you're heading out the door. If you want something later on this evening, starting at 8 p.m., we have Las Noches de Ronda, your forecast shaping up beautifully. But if you and those kiddos are headed out later this evening, 9 or 10 p.m. after the sun sets, it's going to drop down into the 60s and it's going to feel a little bit cooler into the overnight. Let's talk about what I'm tracking into our weekend and next week. Well, we get a slight boost in our temperatures. I'm calling for close to 80s this weekend here in Santa Barbara. And as we track into the first official week of August, well, 6 to 10 days out from now, we are going to be looking at our next heat wave on tap. Main impacts looking to be down in New Mexico and Arizona. However, Southern California, we're looking at temperatures close to triple digits. So here's a look at our temperature trend. As I mentioned, a slight boost Saturday, Sunday. Not going to quite make it up to 80 degrees on the dot by Monday. However, 78's toasty as well. And then as we track to Wednesday, Thursday, well, that's what some of my long-range modeling is showing. Temperatures starting to skyrocket, and it looks to be a long-range heat wave. Let's talk about temperatures today. 74 in Montecito and Santa Barbara. And again, if you're heading out to one of the amazing fun events we have, just make sure you have sunscreen, sunglasses, and that you're hydrated. Take a look at Buellton and Santa Ynez. We're back up into the 70s and 80s. We'll sit at 71 in Santa Maria, and the marine layer is doing a fantastic job at mitigating the heat for the coastline. We're at 62 in Cambria, 61 in Morro Bay, about a 40-degree temperature gradient for the far interior, where I'm calling for about 90s in Paso Robles. Down in Ventura County, we have the Ventura County Fair going on. Sunny and 74 after midday. Toasty over in Ojai and Santa Paula, maxing out into the 80s. We'll have overnight lows dropping down into the 50s and 60s, and a warm weekend ahead of us.